Okay, so now what I'm going to do to the Ariens here is, I got tired that goes soft every, it doesn't even take a week. That's annoying because it's got such a hard sidewall that if I forget, then I'm out in the yard and then all of a sudden it's off the bead and flopping around. But also there's quite a bit of play here. I want to see if the bearings are out of it, or if it has bushings or what. And I noticed this is, it could turn easier than what it does. So I'm going to pull that out too and see what's up with that. So first I got to get this off. Okay. Oh, pretty tight. Mighty tight. All right. What does this use? Okay, just a pipe. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Can never work on nothing without getting dirty, right? Well, let's take this off too, and that way if I have to get bearings, I can just get all of them at once. So I think this is, yeah, same size. This one's steak though, so it's probably not going to be easy to get off. Yeah, I just feel like it should turn easier than that. I can tell when I'm running it that when I switch directions, it spins a lot more than it should, I think, and it might be because of these. I'm surprised that they don't have a grease zerk on here to grease that. I don't know if there's bearings in here or what, sealed bearings. I have no idea. So washer. Need some persuasion, huh? Look at that. Oh, it's wore into that. I'm gonna have to look at the parts book and see what the heck it uses. Alright, let's see if we can get this thing out of here. I got the nut on here. I'm thinking this is supposed to come out of here. It's gotta. Alright, I got her by pounding on it. I put it on a pipe right there, and then pounded it. So the pipe was like this around it, and she came out. She was in there pretty tight. So look how much that wore into that. That's $70 for a new one too. Okay, 2 bolts take this orange cover off here. There's one here and one here. I wasn't sure if that was welded to the frame. I'm glad that it is, so I didn't have to screw with the deck stuff. But look at this. I found a penny. Oh my god. That is awesome. So what I'm doing right now is I'm pounding these out I want to take that out and clean it and see what I have to replace for. Just see what's wore and stuff. Yeah, I shouldn't be using the bolt, but I am. So there's that. It's really odd that they have a groove in here. It's got a groove between the two bushings, but no grease zerk. But yeah, that'd be great if it had a grease zerk in it. I mean, or I could just leave it and grease it every year, every other year, something like that. That would probably help. I just can't believe they didn't go with either a grease zerk or a bearing of some sort. Or a sealed bearing. I thought it was going to be like sealed bearings. Okay. So I cleaned this up. And then I polished these I polished the spacers just with sandpaper. So now look at how they go in. Before they would get stuck. Now these are actually longer than this is. That means that you can tighten that bolt tight and it'll still turn. So I want this to turn in the plastic bushings here. So I'm going to put it back together and grease it real well. So I thought about adding a grease zerk, but I'm going to wait with that. I'd probably put it right in the middle here. But I think if I grease it really good, it'll be, it'll last for probably a year or two for sure. So I'm going to get this real nice and coated. There, it's going to have plenty in it. Plenty. Now the bolt, I'm just going to put a little bit on, just a film to protect it so it doesn't get stuck again. So we're going to run this up. Wipe my hands a little bit. So this goes through here, up like this. Guess I should have cleaned that better, the inside too. Well, that's crap. I don't really mind it being tight because that way it won't turn on the bolt. Alright, I just used a deep well socket and pounded it in. That way. Should move a lot better. There's plenty of grease on here already, so. That guy and then the nut. And you should be able to tighten this completely tight because it's longer than this is, the tube is, so it won't tighten up. It'll still be able to move, which is good. It turns better than it did. Lots better than it did. It's gonna be easier for the mower to turn now once I do the other side. And it'll probably get a little bit of grass and stuff caught in there, but that's to be expected. At least it's got grease now. I'll just clean it again when it needs it. I just want to show you what the other side is like before I take it off. It gets stuck in spots and it squeaks. I remember it was squeaking when I was using it. Look at that. So that's how you know it needs. She needs some lubricant. Yeah, this one's equally yucky. Okay. I'll show you how I got the last one out. This one's got 2 spacers that have to come out. Okay. I kind of did this type of thing. Move this out of here. Kind of went like this. Well, I started like this at first. I need the nut on it so I don't hurt the threads. Go a little ways anyway. Otherwise, go like this. Gives you a nice solid thing to go around it. Oh, that one's on there. Need the sprayer with PB. That usually helps quite a bit, especially if you leave it sit for a while.
Two very boring minutes later.
Well, that one's on there. Oh. Well, it's going. I'm starting to get bolt movement here. She's just stubborn.
2 hours later. Six and a half hours later.
Eventually she'll loosen right up. I'm hoping.
The following Thursday.
No, I'm up to the bolt. Nut anyway. Kind of beating the hell out of that nut. It's going easier now anyway. Let's see if I can do this without wrecking the threads too much.
4 to 6 weeks later.
Yeah, I think she'll go here. Now we need a good old punch. I don't think it's too big.
6 months later.
It's actually fitting.
1 eternity later.
There we go. There it is. Just watch the threads on the bolt. Well, I can always get a new bolt, right? But if you pull on the threads of that, it'll mushroom them or wreck them, and then it won't be able to get the nut on. This is a staked nut too, so it's kind of like a lock nut, so it's goes on hard so it doesn't loosen up. So now I'll do the same thing with this side. I'll clean it, grease it, put it back together. All right, and there's that one done. That should be pretty good. I'll wipe the excess. All right, I put the wheel back on. And this is the greasable, so it's pretty good. The bearings seem okay in it. I don't even know if they're replaceable. I think I'm gonna put the orange thing back on, the cover. I shouldn't need it on anymore. Or I shouldn't need it off for this. Alright, got that put back on. So all I got left is get this tire fixed. And then, yeah, I don't like how much play them have, but I don't know. I'm gonna bring them to the small engine shop after I get it tire fixed and see if you can replace them. I didn't see them on the parts diagram, so I don't know if they make you buy the whole wheel or what. But they'd probably go for a while if I keep it greased. I don't know. I'll see what I find out here. Alright, people. I found new bearings for this. You can see, I'll show you how bad the old ones are. Here's the worst of the old ones. I mean, that's ready to come out through the balls. It ain't much. So, I got it at my local small engine place. I don't know what kind they are, but they matched up to the old ones, so they're gonna get new bearings. And I'll grease them right away. Spindles are done. So, I'm gonna work on getting them done, and this job will be done. The guy at the small engine place actually knocked this one out so he could match it up. So I'm gonna get that guy put in there. Alright, first I'm gonna knock the old one out of there. Last one. Look at that. That can stay in there. And there she is, a greasy one. Alright. So let's put a new one in, huh? And go just like that. Let's see how it works, just tapping on it. See if I can find a socket that would fit that. Alright, 1 1/8 will work pretty good. Bingo! Now this side. I'm gonna just gently tap it in. So I get it straight here. And that's that. And we'll put her on here. Valve stem out. And the grease zerk out. I'll wipe this off real good because I got it dirty from sitting on the floor. I don't have to re-grease it going in because I'm gonna just grease it with the grease zerk. I take. Alright, so this is gonna go in here. That spacer allows it to be tightened and it won't get tight on the wheel. Let's go the other way with the bolt. Come on now. Be nice. I'm making a mess now. Messes are cool, aren't they? Okay. Righty tighty. That was an easy fix on that. Thought the bearings are gonna be harder to replace. Like I said, you can go tight because it's on that spacer. So now a new bearing and a grease spindle. Alright, that side's done. I'll do the other side and I'll be back. Alright, so here's the other one. Rolls beautiful. Swivels beautiful. So I would say this job is done. I checked with them with the small engine place. They have new bushings. I asked if they made a bearing kit. They weren't aware of any, but it'd be nice to find one for that. But otherwise, keep that greased if it's not doesn't have a grease zerk. Take it apart, grease it every year or two, or whenever it seems like it's not turning very good. Give her a grease. These, I'm gonna keep the old ones, so I probably should just throw them away, but I'll look this number up online. If you search for Ariens 07145400, it comes up as the bearing. You can find them even on Amazon. (11 by 4.0). 11 by 4.0-5. So that's probably the one there. Comes with 4 in this one, and I paid $42, I think, for these. So if you're looking at replacing them, you can replace them. So hopefully that helps. And that's gonna do it for this. I think the project is done. Wait, no, it's not done yet. Not till I let it down. There, now it's done. There, that's gonna help. And I got the tire fixed, so I won't have to worry about the stupid flat every few days. That will be nice.